The true power of the dark side it is claimed by many, but known by few. My potential promises so much more. I know that treachery can break even the mightiest foe. And for those who study its secrets, the Force offers unlimited power.
And we're back, guys. Let's play Star Wars: The Old Republic, Chapter 2. Sith Inquisitor playthrough. I'm fast. Let's get started. Right, so last time we left off with we actually had our very own 2 apprentices being shot down above Quesh. So we'll be going to Quesh.
Good to see you, Master. I applied a fresh coat of paint to your quarters. The same color, of course, only fresher.
My lord, it looks like Thanaton's man will catch us before you arrive. Corrin and I will try our best to stave him off, but Lord Cineratus is not a man to be trifled with. The item we stole was the key to a hidden entrance to Darth Thanaton's private meditation chambers. It is the perfect ambush spot for when you have enough power to face him. If Corrin and I don't make it, we hope you'll avenge our deaths. Crush Thanaton, and usher in the new era for the Sith.
Very well then. Seems they're dead anyway. Such promising young Siths. They could have been. Not only were Sith apprentices, but if they just had some more time, I could have sworn they were going to rise up to the rank of Lord really fast. Well, Ashara, seems you're my only apprentice now. Well, at least as far as the Sith are actually able to tell. So you need to act like a freaking Sith apprentice. At least when we were close to Sith Lords, because and apprentices and any other kind of Sith. Can't forget to take this. There we go. Now I can go down. Because you need Toxic Clash to basically just get down to the planet, which is really annoying. But yeah. Right. Here we go. Jump down. Don't really want to scratch my right, so there we go. Nothing's hitting a wall. Go down. Keep going like this. Now this will actually be the last episode. I'll be bulk recording for you guys, so I can actually change some stuff. What the hell? Someone screaming no. Scofield, are you a freaking juggernaut? Nope, he's an operative. And a high one, so... Don't really know why you're yelling no. Left. What the? The hell do you mean with left? But is he doing the datacron? Because if he is, then yeah. Need to be with 2 to get one of the datacrons down here. And I can actually now delete this. Stupid fly. My screen. It just keeps coming back. What the hell is wrong with it? Anyway. Oh, what the hell? Alright, so apparently my PC is gonna restart on its own for some weird ass reason to install updates.
Sure you'll be alright?
Not sure how I feel about that, but fine, I guess. Just need to remember that time. So that's basically 50 minutes, so I need to end the recording off a lot faster. Sure, I can actually switch up to being a tank, because I'd rather have a two-bladed lightsaber tank. Go, get him. There we go. Yes. Get the hell off me. Now, does this actually do more damage? On target effect by death mark, alright, so yeah. So that mark, it doesn't affect creeping terror or affliction. Alright. Just stand right down there. It's only level at 8 more levels that I need to worry about that still. And what, I'll always actually use it after Crushing Darkness. Get them Ashara. Almost actually said Ahsoka. Oh my god. Start back up. Ashara, please kill that annoying Sith Lord, Sith Hunter. There we go. Yes! Get crushed by the darkness. Yeah, I actually need to kill everyone in here. There we go. Perfect. And of course now I'm getting way too much junk. And there we go. Alright, and I believe last 3 guys are down there. Of course, you guys are seeing now 1, 2, and the third one's down there. Just hit you like that. Drain you. Hit you, hit you. Hit you now. Finish my lightning round, force lightning rounds, then we use that. That's mark, and force leech on you. Affliction, Cryptera affliction, interrupt that. Force lightning of my own. Hit you with crushing darkness. Death field. Force leech. Rule of 1. There can only be 1. No, you didn't.
Are you the Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when 2 Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
Are you sure you won't consider joining me? Not that anyone would question your loyalty to Thanaton, of course.
That's a tall order. Honor demands I die if I betray my master.
I don't suppose your honor can be bought.
Now there's a thought. Alderaanian brandy isn't cheap. I wouldn't sell out for anything less than a new set of starship stabilizers. Your little rogues mangled mine during the chase.
I'd say we've come to an agreement.
Excellent, my lord. You may consider myself and my minions at your command. You'd best not linger. I wasn't the only Sith chasing these 2. I'll cover your escape.
Excellent. That's at least 1 down. Now actually we'll stop recording here for just a second and I'll see you guys back when my PC actually just restarted, because I'm not sure why it would suddenly decide to restart on its own, but yeah. See you guys then. Bye guys.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation chamber.
And so goes the last of my legacy. You'll self-accept it. But this key, perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
He killed my apprentices. Your apprentices. Whatever. I will crush him.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously, and crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Ashara and I will look into these Hoth rumors. In the meantime, you should consider replacing your apprentices. You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkon is training them.
I already have an apprentice.
Thanaton took 2 apprentices from you. And fallen or not, this one can hardly be called Sith. An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
The galaxy will continue trembling at your approach if it knows what's good for it, Master. Make her know.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
Ah, Harkon. Good to see you haven't changed one bit.
Well, well, my lord. I certainly never expected to see you again. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Mwaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless he asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a cat hound's backside he's supposed to come from.
Striker Draga Stolfreakin on Kailaha.
Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but he's at least human. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
Make sure you push them as hard as you push me.
And look how you turned out. Murdered your master. Be careful what you wish for. You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
I trust our friend Harkin is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
I hope you've turned up more than rumors.
One man's rumors are another man's force-fortifying ghosts.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
Confiscated is the perfect euphemism, isn't it?
A Sith is in no place to judge. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport. I'm realizing there's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
There's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
It's hard to see good in an empire that thinks of non-humans as nothing more than slaves.
The Empire is a meritocracy. Those that can rise to the top. The inferior fall behind.
It doesn't sound as if merit has anything to do with it. I just wonder. The original Sith weren't human. It's a contradiction.
I do not share the Empire's species preference, but I am not in any place to change it. Yet.
Yet. But that's what we're working toward, right? Maybe not a good empire, but a reasonable one. I will meditate on the Force.
Nandin Quipans. Anso wilok bardos, zogi inagangan gisat faur ises. Japay swepa perswip ingala banai gapwas daidai.
I'm Kenval's master, not his pet.
Und in amagas kapana, warpan himinam arpai bohav nona. Swayway silbans in iswish, paman ik alkas jam, guidis intis isvares. Ababarna habens, glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
I don't like people insulting Kem.
Patay kuibanist, ni fragais fraujan, kupainana. Godais akran bayradans, jawan jandans, in pan guidis. Iswarim ja algamboze uspalib.
Did you really think he stood a chance against me?
In pamalhap fralat forte fuima alaisos gaskaftais. Jawais from Bama daga I house the dedam, ni vleladam. Anso wilok bardos, zogi inagangan gisat faur ises. Ja uste ans alfrast no job.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky draw.
Ja uste ans alfrast no job. Diabulus afstop fara.
That's quite enough of you.
Ay gagay werbapa fraujins ala pataik galakay in alama.
How was I supposed to know what would happen?
Jawarp, mi pane saiso, sum raitis. In piso se waitais bila presin kretai, in pise e wanata atragata injais.
Did Tulak Horde ever switch bodies when you were with him?
Paulos ja silvanas ja taimar paus, aiklas John, launekai in kuda aitin. Warstwe godzai akran, Pyrawandans ja wanjantans in ufkunpa.
I'll see what I can do about it.
In buidangarja, us miselaikum.
Enough, finally. A reprieve from that monster. Apprentice, I promise. Get me out of this infernal body and I will give you power like you cannot imagine.
That body is the perfect match for your personality.
Yes, Ash is a monster, very clever. I very nearly changed my mind about the ritual, you know. I genuinely like you. But it was that or death, and I don't like anyone that much.
Then you'll understand why I didn't go without a fight. It was that or death.
I trained you too well, I think. If I can't have her out of this body, the least you can do is ensure that the monster is silenced for good.
I'll see what I can arrange.
You were always my favorite apprentice.
Daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis bi jandans amin. Say galut saida iswis us bandan ja atnam in puidangarja.
What do you expect me to do about it?
How saip say uren sa sayans do sayan fraua.
It's been hundreds of years and no one's discovered his burial chambers.
Patay kuibanist. Ni fragais fraujan. Kupainana. Ustaupaim ay sijay in alam is frumadain habans. Ungas I've nono, jape sitlos fraudnos jus, jape raika jape.
Is this another one of your nightmares?
Jalaika jaan bar. In pamalhap fralet fuerte fuima, alaisos kaskaf tais. Ababarna habens, glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
It's no use arguing with you when you get like this. Let's go.
My tais is.